What's happening, Tech Timers? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today, I'm coming to you live with no jive, as I tell you a little story that happened to me recently. So I won a contest at work, and they were going to fly me out to the Mall of America, where my company has a warehouse filled with goodies. 60 seconds to run through and grab as much stuff as possible. Well, on my list was a MacBook Pro, 16-inch, and a 14-inch. Two MacBook Airs, gold and silver, the Mac Mini Studio, 32-inch Apple monitor, and the 27-inch Apple monitor. As far as Chromebooks, there were a couple of high-end Chromebooks I wanted, a couple of Surface Book Pros, new printer, and a couple of iPads. Well, it turns out that when I got there, they had put up all of the high-end stuff, so I had to improvise. So actually, the only thing that was on the list was the iPad, and that's last generation. So this is everything I grabbed in 60 seconds that I was able to stuff in my big old bin, and I'm going to go over all of this with you coming up. Can you dig it? Hey Tech Timers, so I'm going to kick this video off with the big boy in the room, the Hisense Android TV. This is the U6 50-inch, and it's a ULED 4K. Just want to say that the Tech Time tool had a great time cutting open all of these boxes. Good job as always, Tech Time tool. Take a little vacation. Yowza! Put that off to the side. As you can see, it's got Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney, Google Play. Just grab the remote. There's the remote. Nice remote. Very lightweight, but I mean, just structured very nicely. I think so. And there's the actual TV. Let's zoom in a little bit. And just get. Okay. So there's the TV. Very responsive. Like I said, I've only had it. Today's Monday. The TV was the first thing delivered. And I've had it since Monday. And let's check out some soccer, because y'all know that I love soccer. USL is my league, then NWSL, and then of course MLS, and of course MASL, Major Arena Soccer, is getting ready to start. This is the game from last night. My team Pittsburgh lost, so I'm done with USL for this season. But very crisp. A lot of apps can be installed. The usual connections. One of the reasons why I wanted an Android TV was because I can actually go into the settings. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing now because I'm just going to keep everything quick. But I could actually go into the settings and I can actually replace this operating system with full-on Android. In other words, getting rid of the actual Android TV. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to update it to the Google Chrome. Not Google Chrome, what is it? Google TV, the new operating system that comes with the new Chromecast. And actually, I have one of those. I'm going to do a review on that soon. So, very responsive, lots of features. This is a 2021 model, and I think it's a very good TV. So, moving on to the next one. Okay, Tech Timers, let's kick off this next segment with the laptops I was able to score. This is the RCA, and it's the RWNP41524-BL. It's a 15.6-inch slim laptop, ships with Windows 11, full HD, 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and it's got a 1 megapixel camera. Let's get this out of the way. And this is what you get. When you open the box, documentation, charger, and the computer itself. Let's get some more light in here. Okay, so let's take a look at the ports. USB 3.0, headphone jack, micro SD, ventilation, USB 3.0, charging port, micro HDMSI, micro HDMI, and the Kensington lock. On the bottom, it looks like there are speakers right there, and something that's truly unheard of in a cheap laptop like this. It has an expansion bay right there for if you want to increase the storage. NVMe SSD. So just pop out the two screws, door flips out. So I actually went ahead and set this up already, and it did all of the Windows 11 updates. And nice keyboard, not bad at all. Nice screen. I don't know if y'all, see that. It's not, it's just a nice screen. And this touchpad is made out of plastic. It's probably not the sturdiest computer, but very good for basic computing. So let's get this out of the way. Put this over here. The next computer is going to be the Gateway 14.1 Ultra Slim Notebook. This is the GWTN 141-BK. You can find these from the research that I've done after I picked it out. You can find these all over Walmart, like dirt cheap. Ships with Windows 10, and let's see. The specs on this will be 14.1 inch Full HD display, 1920 by 1080. It has a Celeron N4020 processor. By the way, the RCA does have the Intel Pentium Silver N5030. Windows 10 Home in S mode. The RCA is also in S mode. 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM, and a 1 megapixel front camera. The battery life is up to 8.5 hours, and I believe the RCA battery rate's exactly the same. And this is what you get when you open that box. Documentation, computer, and if this looks familiar, they are exactly the same rating and everything. I'll get back to that. So with this computer, Gateway no longer really around because Acer bought them out 2013, 2014. Acer doesn't make it. They contract a company in China to make it. So let's take a look at the ports, and you'll notice a similarity. USB 3.0, headphone jack, micro SD, USB 3.0, charging port, mini HDMI, hope you all can see that. This one actually has a Type-C USB-C right there. Also, just like on the RCA, you've got the port to expand your storage. And if you're going to run Windows on this, you definitely want to increase the storage because excuse me, this only has 64 gigs. So nice looking computer. It's a little bit sturdier than the RCA. Very big keys. These are kind of reflective. It almost looks like they light up during the dark, but I think they're just a little bit reflective. Neither computer is a powerhouse, but good for just basic computing. And so let's get rid of this. And I do believe that these come out of the same manufacturer in China, not only because of these, but look, RCA, look at that. Gateway, look at that. Very similar. Different phone numbers, everything else is the same. So there you go. I like both computers. The Gateway, most likely I'm going to turn that into a Linux book. That's going to stay Windows. It'll be a backup to the backup to the backup. Windows computer. Moving on to the next. Okay, next on the list is the HP Chromebook 11 GBEE. Not much on the box to give you any information as to what's going on with it. So let's just toss the box. Here's what you get. Not very much documentation because it's a Chromebook. You get your charger, of course, and Chromebook. I have to say, I really, really like this texture. It's just really cool. You hear that? Okay, so this is the very first time I'm taking this out of the box, the very first time I'm seeing this computer. And let's see what we have. So this is the USB-C. We have, that looks like a USB 2.0. And we have micro SD. We have a headphone jack. There you go, bottom. Same texture pretty much on the bottom. I really like the way this feels. There's a speaker grills right there. Kensington lock. Another USB-C port. And USB-A. And like I said, that looks like it's a 2.0. So this is an older laptop. It actually comes with the Intel Celeron N3450. It's a 4-core processor. It's not the best or fastest, but it's not bad. But I'll tell you one thing, this laptop looks really cool. It's just a nice looking laptop. I don't really care for smaller, 11-inch laptops, but I mean, this will come in handy. And if you like big, ugly bezels, HP has got you covered. Okay, so nice looking Chromebook. Can't wait to get it all set up. Let's get that out of the way. Get rid of this. Next on the list is the Acer. This is the model of this is the Acer Chromebook 311. This is an older model. I'm really, really excited about this because it has the MediaTek MTK MT8183 processor. That's an octa-core CPU. It's 11.6 inch HD, and it has 4 gigs of memory, and it has 32 gigs of storage. 32 gigs of storage, just like the HP. The reason why I'm really excited about this laptop, even though it's older, is because this laptop has the exact same processor as my Umidigi F1, which is a P60. The MT8183, whatever it's called, is nothing but a beefed up P60 processor to run Chrome. So let's put that over there. And oops, snag my cable there. We have the charger. We've got information that came in the box. There you go, Acer. There you go. And I love Acers. And here's the computer itself. Chromebook. Nice texture there. Let's see about the bottom. Not the same, but that feels really nice. And this is also a smaller laptop. Let's see. Let's check out the ports. Let's get rid of this. And as with the other previous laptop, first time I'm taking it out of the box, first time I'm seeing it. So we've got a USB port right there. It looks like 2.0. Kensington lock. See? And we've got a USB-C. We've got the headphone jack, and that just looks like some kind of little tiny button or light, maybe. Not sure what that is. Has some heft to it, and not bad looking. I've got to try it out. Once again, big ugly bezels, but these will come in handy at some point. They're not the Chromebooks that I wanted, but they will serve their purpose. So there you go. Moving on to the next. Okay, Tech Timer. So as far as Apple products go, I was able to get an iPad, and this is the previous generation. This is last year's model. This is the 9th generation, and this is the 64 gigabyte version. Nothing special about the box. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it. When you get this, of course, you'll get some documentation. You'll get the iPad. You'll get the charging cable. And let me just pick up the charging brick because I dropped it on the floor. There you go. Like I said, this is the 64 gigabyte version. This has the Bionic A13 Bionic chip. Yeah, that's what it's called. So, don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this because I actually have a couple of tablets that I never even use, and later on you'll see that I actually picked up another tablet. I'll check it out. Not something I really wanted, but hey, it was right there in my face, so I grabbed it. So let's get rid of this. Let's put this off to the side. And next, I think is pretty cool because this is going to be the Apple TV, and this is the 4K version. I'm very happy about this because I actually picked up one just about a month ago, hooked it up, and after I hooked it up, I said, man, I should have done a video on this. So I'm glad I was able to get another one. There's the box. Like I said, this is the 4K version, and this compares, in the video that I'll make, I'll show you how it compares to the previous version, which I also have. In the box comes the documentation, charging cable, that is the unit itself. You've got the charging cable for that. Of course, this charging cable was for the remote. Charging cable, HDMI, and of course your Cat 5 there, or Cat 6, and this of course goes right there. But what I really like about this now, this is I think it may be slightly larger than the previous version, but it definitely weighs a lot more. I mean, it's got some heft to it. What I like really about this version is the new remote control. If you have the previous version, this one is so much better. It's got voice control right there. It's got power. And instead of that tablet, navigate with a flat tablet, it's got the spin wheel. And this is such a better remote. I'm going to go ahead and do a full review on this later, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, so next up is the Fitbit Versa 3. And I believe the current version right now is the Versa 4. And this has built-in GPS, 24/7 heart rate monitor, etc., etc., etc. Not going to review this because it's been out for a while. But so when you get the box, of course, documentation, an extra strap, charger, and there's the Versa. And haven't turned it on yet. Just pulled it out of the box right now. Charger goes like that. So there you go. That's one Fitbit. Got another one. Let's get that out of the way. Also got the Fitbit Charge 5. And this one is more of a fitness tracker. That's more of a smartwatch. Stress management score, EDA sensor, health, heart health notifications, built-in GPS, etc. Not going to do a review on this because it's been out for a while. But there you go. This is what we get in the box. I don't know what, it's kind of like I don't know what color that is. It's kind of like an off-white or a very light gray or whatever. Not sure. There's a charging cable, and there it is. So it's more of a tracker and a smartwatch, and of course it just kind of goes like that. So there you go. Okay. So earlier I mentioned that I grabbed another tablet, and here it is. It's RCA again. It's an RATR or whatever. It's the only tablet on their website. It's a 10.1 inch HD tablet. Of course, it's Android. It's got 64 gigs of storage, battery life up to 6 hours, 2 gigs of RAM, dual cameras, quad core, 1.8 gigahertz processor. And I have to say, after I picked it out, I did a little bit of research on it. This has what you call a rock chip. I would never intentionally buy anything with that kind of processor. I don't like their processors. There we go, RCA. I'm not crazy about their processors, but oh well, hey, it was free, so I grabbed it. Documentation, charging cable, charging brick, and of course the tablet itself. Let's go ahead and remove this mask. Get that off. And so there it is. It's a nice blue-ish color. There's camera, speaker, 5 megapixels. Let's see. So reset, power, volume up and down, and here's the micro SD, type C USB, headphone jack, and there's the front, and hopefully y'all can make that out. That is the front camera right there. So there you go. Okay, Tech Timer. So next up is the JBL connection, and you'll see why I call it that. Okay, first we're going to start with the Live Free Noise Canceling Plus True Wireless Bluetooth earbuds. And there's your charging cable. And JBL does not want anyone calling them for tech support. Look at all of the documentation that is provided. There's the case. You've got extra rubber ear tips, and there are the earbuds right there. They look pretty cool. There's your case. All right, USB-C wiring. Let's get this out of the way and get on to the next. Next one is going to be, just push all of that over. The next one is going to be the Live Pro 2 TWS, and both are by Harman, so it should be good sound there. There's the box, and let's get that here. There's the case, USB-C, there you go. A lot of documentation, rubber ear tips. I don't want to take them out of this paper, this cardboard. Charging cable, and there they are. Not bad, huh? Okay, let's get these out of the way. Next is going to be the JBL Tune 510, and these are pretty much on the ear headphones, wireless pure bass sound, etc, etc, etc. And let's take a look at the box. Not in there because I've got them out. Put that over here. Tune 510. Let's put those there. And documentation. Charging cable. There you go. You can see, not bad looking. And last but not least, let's put those off to the side. The Tune 660. Just grab this box over here. And the difference is going to be, because they look so much alike, Tune 660, noise canceling. Very, very much the same looking. Box. Let's get the box out of here. There you go. Documentation. This one, oops, I don't know where that came from. This one comes with a stereo cable, charging cable, and there they are. Very, very much like the 510s. A little more, I don't know what you want to call that, like scrunchier looking on the 510s. And it looks like the 610s are just a little bit bigger. Can't wait to try these out. All by Harman. So that's the JBL connection. And not to be outdone is the Power Beats connection. So these are Power Beats, not one, but two. And the only difference, I'll show you in just a second. Carrying case, ear tips, charger, charging cable. There are the Power Beats right there. These are pretty cool looking. I like these. Okay, put those over there. Tips, charging cable, carrying case. This one, they both say they had that little B. And there you go. Another one. The only difference is 2020, 2021. But wait, there's more. The Beats Pill Plus portable Bluetooth speaker. Box. No. Let's put it over here. Listen to the sound of this. That thing has some heft to it. Really, I am not kidding. Got a lot of weight. There's the charger. There's the cable, the charging cable, and the documentation. So Beats Pill Plus. Definitely can't wait to hear this. It's rated pretty well. So that's it for Beats. Okay, Tech Timers, we are coming down to the wire. And because I can't get enough earbuds, these are the iLive Truly wire-free earbuds. Never heard of this company. I don't know anything about it. Let's see. With that, and where are they? Here they are. So, documentation, charging cable, USB-C. I don't know about these. This plastic is just cheap. So, even the earbuds themselves just feel cheap. I mean, like really, really cheap. So I don't even know if I'll charge these up. They may get thrown in the drawer. They may get thrown in the trash. Who knows? So let me just put them back. You know, I may check them out someday. So nothing in the box. Get rid of that. Dump that over there. And Galaxy Buds 2. And I'm not sure which version's out right now, if it's Galaxy Buds 3 or 4. Really not sure, but I'm kind of excited about these. And I'll tell you something. There's a charging cable. These, let's see, documentation. The ear tips are in this little thing here, little cardboard folder. But just when you pick this up, it feels substantial. Definitely beats out that iLive Truly Wireless. There are the earbuds there. So I know they rated very well when they came out. I really, really, really can't wait to check these out. I'm very excited about these. So let's put these back. Probably get these charged up later today, later this evening or tonight. Let's get this out of the way. And I am super excited about these headphones. Sony WH-1000XM4. I would think that these are the most expensive headphones so far that I was able to get. And they did rate very, very well. So there's a documentation. Now check this out. Is that a case or is that a case? Look at this. Let me just look at how that is made there. This is the very first time I'm opening this up. Let's go ahead. I don't know if I'm on the top or the bottom. It's probably the top. It's got a little band there. You can store stuff in. Look at that. Wow. Man. That feels so nice and soft. These feel premium. I mean, the JBLs were nice. They were okay, but these just feel premium. There's your charging cable. And, of course, you've got a stereo cable. And there's a plug for the UK, I believe. No? Dual, whatever. Another plug. And, man, those feel good. I can't wait to try these out. I think I'm going to try these out before the JBLs. Let's put this off to the side. Another portable Bluetooth speaker. This is the Bose SoundLink Flex. It looks like they stopped making this about a year or two ago. It's supposed to sound pretty well. It is a waterproof speaker. And so let's get that out of the way. Charging cable, USB-C of course, documentation, and there's the speaker. This has got nice weight to it. Almost has as much weight as the Beats Pill. The There it is. And nice texture. You know, recessed buttons. And there's your charging port right there. So not bad. You know, can't wait to hear that one. So I actually have another Bluetooth speaker that I'm going to be reviewing soon. So let's get that out of the way. Last but not least is going to be the Snuggle Me weighted blanket. It says it's 12 pounds. I'm not buying that. This thing, it feels like it weighs well over 20. So this was right next to the RCA computer when I grabbed it, and I saw it and I said, you know what, let me just grab it. You know, so I don't know what size is this. Blanket filling is made of lead-free high-density glass beads, and I don't see the size just yet. But anyway, that is the end of my warehouse run. Products, and I hope y'all had fun checking out all of these products with me. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews. Keep on trucking, and I will catch you on the flip side, my next video. Can you dig it?